Hey there, it's Jared Hamilton with the Hamilton Group at Cherry Creek Mortgage, and welcome to another edition of Java with Jared. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Got some continuing education going on here yesterday and today, so that's why I haven't shaved. But here at the lovely Montage Resort in Deer Valley, also I got to apologize for this eye here. Got a swollen gland, so looks pretty bad. But I apologize that you have to look at that. Anyway, pretty light week here in terms of economic data. We really didn't see a whole lot going on. There was a lot of Treasury auctions. But again, last week we did see the unemployment report come out, and that was a little bit weaker in some respects, a little bit stronger in other respects. It was weaker than expected because there was less jobs added to the economy, only about 163,000 jobs added. Expectations were for about 183,000. So that was weaker than expected, but the unemployment rate went from 7.6 down to 7.4. Now, again, why does that happen? Why are there less jobs added, but there's the unemployment rate comes down? Well, that's because there's a lot of people just quit looking for jobs. When you quit looking for jobs, you come off the unemployment roll, so you're not counted as unemployed, even though you just got frustrated and you quit looking, but you're no longer counted, so that unemployment rate comes down. And with that unemployment rate coming down, it brought in a whole lot of talk about the Federal Reserve beginning to stop quantitative easing or begin to taper quantitative easing, which could be bad for interest rates. However, that didn't really translate this week. In fact, stock market had one of the worst weeks in a couple of months, so stocks were down. Mortgage-backed securities were pretty much about the same. And the reason for that is that, if you really think about this quantitative easing tapering, may not be such a bad, may not translate as poorly as many might think. And here's why. What the Federal Reserve right now is doing they're buying about $85 billion of mortgage-backed securities and treasuries, about $40 billion of treasuries, $45 billion of mortgage-backed securities. So interest rates have gone up recently, and so that means that there are less mortgage-backed securities being issued out there. So even if the Federal Reserve stops tapering or begins to taper the mortgage-backed securities, so stops buying as much mortgage-backed securities, there's not as many mortgage-backed securities being offered out there. So it really may not translate into that big of a deal. And again, they're going to do this slowly, so that's why it may not be that bad. So that's what's been going on with interest rates. I hope you guys have a very wonderful weekend. If you ever have any questions, please give us a call. Thanks for joining me with Java with Jared, but tapering may not be that bad. Have a wonderful weekend. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.